this is it. We have made it back to Upland Ford. This dealership is so amazing. My go-to Ford dealership around. The owner is actually a hardcore Shelby enthusiast, super cool guy. But as you can see way down there, we have a Mach 1, an actual performance edition with the Cut 2 tires on it. Nonetheless, we're here today for good reason because, well, they just got in the all-new Ford Bronco. And I mean, this is the actual off-road version, not the sport. This is the aggressive, meant to take down boundaries version of the Bronco. And it looks so good in this cyber orange. And to make it even better, we have the key right here to it. It says Bronco, and we're gonna be finding out what it's like to drive an actual Badlands 2021 4x4 Bronco. I am just so excited about it. Real quickly, if you enjoyed this video and you're also a fan of supercars and hypercars and you're interested in videos featuring those vehicles, that being track tests, reviews, and more, make sure to subscribe to our secondary YouTube channel that just launched, that being Speed Phenom Exotics. There you can find tons more really awesome content featuring the craziest cars in the world, like the $2 million McLaren Elva we just drove a few videos back. Make sure to subscribe now and help kickstart that channel. Like I said, it's just launching, so stay tuned for tons of videos to be posted there soon. Anyways, back to the video. This is it though, finally. I mean, for so long, we've been waiting to see the next generation Ford Bronco, and Ford has finally come out with it. And I mean, the styling with this vehicle, all you can think about are the prior generations of the Bronco, but then all modernized. And it is so cool to see Ford come out with a Jeep Wrangler competitor. So this is your blue oval version of a Jeep. So with that being said, it definitely fits in a perfect bracket of vehicles meant to have fun off-road. So that being said, let's go ahead and go over right away the packages this car has right behind me, and most notably with the cyber orange metallic flake paint job. It looks so good. I think if I were to buy one, this is the color I'd have to get. Nonetheless, there is so much you can do to a Bronco, and right away you notice this badge right next to me. This is the Badlands. And if you're wondering, well, what does that mean? Well, there are tons of different variants of the Bronco, that being the Black Diamond, also the Base, the Badlands, etc. In this version right here is really the middle segment equipped version of the Bronco, not completely maxed out. Well, that being said, you are getting 33-inch all-terrain tires and then Bilstein position-sensitive monotube shocks. You also get a stabilizer bar disconnect and then front and rear locking differentials. Also interior upgrades as well. MSRP for the Bronco with the four-door is around $44,000. However, this exact spec, it comes out to $52,000. And that 10-speed automatic, which you can see it right here inside the car, this is over $1,000 option. So you can get a manual transmission in your Ford Bronco. So there you go, that is called heritage. It's unfortunate that they removed the manual out of like the GT500s and so forth, but it is really cool seeing Ford recognize, well, what made Broncos so popular as well, the manual transmissions that you can get with them, and that makes it more fun to drive in my opinion. It's more engaging. Nonetheless, getting a manual in a Bronco would be just terrific. So for my spec again, I think I'd go with the Badlands, and then a manual transmission finished with the cyber orange paint job. Overall, what makes the Bronco so unique is that it's not exactly a big vehicle. Looking at it, especially like the Bronco Sport, they are smaller in size. But with that being said, it's got a very short wheelbase. And with a soft suspension, you can easily enjoy this thing going through, I'd say, rock crawling, etc. It looks so retro, doesn't it? Let me know, guys, if you have a Ford Bronco on order. The LED taillights in the rear look so high-tech and just sick looking. They remind me of the new Hummer EV actually, with that vertical effect going straight down. It is interesting though because this does use a different engine than many people thought would be in it, that being an EcoBoost, a very low displacement motor. Nonetheless, it should be very economical in the sense of you are going to get high efficiency out of that motor. This has been tried and tested, that being with the Baja runs, also through all the desert off-road tests that Ford has put it through. If you've seen any trailer that Ford's released so far, you know just how serious they are about it. And I love the spare wheel that you get in the back, and then that chrome, shiny, metallic Bronco badge in the rear. It does remind me very much of a Hummer. What's very interesting is that looking up close with these LED headlights, you can see very cool and small Bronco badges all over the place. Hopefully you can see that right now. But the finish on it, it almost has like a metallic gray, but nonetheless with the white accents on that Ford Bronco logo, it looks sick. The one very strange thing with it is that you see all these exposed bolts everywhere, these screws. And I mean, originally if it was any other car, I'd be against it, I think. But there's something about this Bronco right here. I love that finish because it just shows you, represents how aggressive it truly is. Plus you have your tow hooks up front, then all the way down your skid plate. So off-roading, it does look like it is properly equipped. You can see the yellow Bilstein shocks up there. As you can see, they're finished in a yellow coating. And then you have LT285 BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. The one interesting thing about it is that the finish of this cloth cover over the roof, it does look interesting. It's not I'd say most high quality looking finish because it's like bubbling up on the corners right here where you have this window right here. It is meant to be functional. It completely folds up and gets put away. So as is, this is a very just multi-purpose vehicle that the enjoyment, the fun factor was ranked right up there as almost #1, I think. This is such a versatile vehicle. Nonetheless, let's hop inside. You have an exterior lock button right there. The craziest thing with this vehicle, especially for the interior, is just how rugged it actually looks and feels. I mean, this is a very hard, it almost feels like a hard plastic, but it's very rugged and it just feels so durable. Not just that, you see these icons right here? That's where it says to lift. As you know, you can remove the doors and then also the roof of the Bronco. So we're gonna be removing the roof later on in this video just to see what it's like to drive. You have very nice padded touch finishes all throughout the doors. Very interesting grab handles right here, and I love the orange accents that completely go with the exterior. Also, the vents inside are so deep, how are you gonna adjust your left driver's side air conditioning vent? That is just so fun to see. Nonetheless, the interior again, it reminds me of like a Hummer, I'd say, with its off-road ruggedness, because looking around, it just looks so tactile, so tactical and mean. Not just that, with these vinyl seats right here, I was pretty, I was nervous in the sense of what are these seats gonna be like? Are they gonna feel cheap? But feeling them right now, looking at the texture they're finished in, it's very nice. It's like a deep gray, but it has different colors of beige within it. And then you have the yellow or orange stitching all throughout, and the Bronco logo right here in the middle. Overall, look at the interior. This is made for you to take off the roof and get it dirty. You can see the all-terrain finished floor that has actual plugs that you can drain out all the water. If you get a Bronco, you can basically take it anywhere. Out back, you can see just how much space you have in your 5 seats. And I love the orange accents absolutely everywhere with the netting. And then you have USB Type-C slots so that you can charge your phone, also normal USB outlet, and then an actual AC outlet down there. If you want to control your mirrors, the control switches are way down here, so you got to lean all the way down or use your hand and go all the way down here where the center console is and push down to lower your window or push up to raise it. And then same with the front, you do have those plugs to drain out the vehicle. Okay, so here we are inside the Bronco. Now before we go out for a drive, let's go ahead and pull off this roof assembly right here. So I think you just pull this down on the driver's side, this latch. Then on the passenger side, same thing, just pull this straight down. Come on, here we go, pushing it all the way up. It should retract, there we go. This is very awkward positioning to do that. But okay, the first section's off and all the lights pouring in. But let's go finish it off. A few more steps and then we're all set and ready to go. Let's do this. This is actually really cool. I'm actually really liking this. So all you gotta do is pull off this Velcro right here. Come on, undo it. And then we are all good. There are a few little snaps you gotta undo, kind of like a buckle strap for like a backpack. Nonetheless, that is all set. So all you gotta do now is pull out towards you, and then the entire side window will come right out. Pull straight out and then down. Oh, that is so cool. I feel like we're disassembling the vehicle. And then lastly, you slide it towards the driver. 2 more portions to go and then we're all done. This is called proper tinting. You don't need to tint your windows on the Bronco. It's already pre-tinted. So California might not like that. Let me go ahead and put this in the rear trunk assembly. So all this stuff back here comes with the car, all your floor mats, your seat covers. So it is really nicely equipped. The part that I'm not excited about is putting it back together. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. And I think we're about done. Just gotta pull off this last piece right here, which should be pretty straightforward. And then there you have it. It's that easy. What do you do with all this stuff when you're done with it? Throw it in the back. First, let me go ahead and close the trunk. well, the rear door, is that what it's called? And then we're all set. Last and final step. Pull down on this and then lift straight up. Here we go. And then it should just transition. We're going to climb inside, and you push down its middle arm right here, then go all the way back with it, and all the way down. And there you have it. You've got your convertible Ford Bronco. So show this off to all your Jeep friends. See what they think about it. Okay, this is it. Getting inside the Bronco. And what's funny is that you have all these hand grips, right? So this driver's side hand grip, what do you need to hold like this for off-roading? I don't know. Maybe that's for getting in and out, make it easier. You also have a hand grip way down here for the passenger. So it is really, really cool. I love that badge down there that says designed and engineered by Ford. And even the main toggle switches up here all have this all-weather finish, so it's just, you have no risk of any damage. Tons of storage as well in the center compartment and tons of outlets. It's just really funny seeing how the side mirror switches are right here in the middle. Okay, so let's say that you are driving me in this vehicle. Getting inside, very easy. Grab the official orange finish, Bronco handles, but when it comes to off-roading fast, I'm completely braced. There are more brace handles in this than an actual race car. So that is very funny. So maybe try to scare people in this vehicle, I don't know. Very weatherproof too, the vinyl finish, I like it a lot. Doesn't feel cheap to me. Okay, this is it, turning on the Bronco. It says return to eco, yes, we have low miles, we gotta make this quick, guys. But this display is super, super cool to see. I mean, it is different than most other vehicles I've been in because the LCD display is only for a portion of the screen, like a block. But as you can see, you still have an analog speedometer. So very interesting how they did this. And if we cycle through the gauges, as you can see, we have tire pressure, we have also all the temps. So that is pretty cool how digital it is. Scrolling down even more, we have our turbo boost. So if we rev it, that is so cool to see. Then let's keep going down. Oil temperature 176, transmission temp, and it gives you basically everything you want to know. Battery voltage, and then off-road, so it shows you your split, your pitch and roll, so when it comes to hill climbing. And what's also interesting is that it also does say your miles per hour on that middle gauge cluster, but then the RPM also fluctuates on that display as well. Let's put it in drive and go for a drive. Okay, this is it, first drive in the Ford Bronco. This is so much fun, having all the windows down, the roof off. I mean, I feel adventurous right now. I want to go on an adventure. This is so cool. And the RPM is actually finished in decimal places. So we're doing 1.4 K RPM right now, but this car is so cool. It just got such a sick vibe. It drives so smoothly right now, and I love how it's a mixture between that LCD display and also a normal speedometer. But right now we are in normal drive mode. Down here is where you change your drive selector. So let's go ahead and leave it in two-wheel drive for now, but then let's change it up. So let's go into, so we are normal. Let's go check out eco. So it completely changes up that display in front of us. That's so cool. You have eco, you have, what else? Keep spinning it. Slippery. Then you have a four-wheel drive shift in progress right now, so it's shifting to four-wheel drive for this drive mode. Let's keep going and check out what else we have. We also have mud and rut, so this is perfect for all of you guys who want to go mud bogging with this beast. Now we're in Baja mode, makes it much more aggressive. And then lastly, let's keep going and then see what else we have. Rock crawl for rock crawling, and then four-wheel drive low. So let's not do that mode right now. You know what, let's go into Baja mode because that sounds like it's the most fun, shall we? Baja, here we go, guys. This is technically like sport mode for an off-road car. It's starting to rev out the gears to go into 4,000 RPM. So definitely it's retuning the entire transmission to give you that extra sportiness. This is so cool. I mean, I can really see myself getting one of these. It's just you get into one of these vehicles and you get the call for adventure. I think this can be a great competitor to the Jeep Wrangler. So it can do it all. I love the finish. I love how usable it is. It doesn't feel like a gimmick, which is really good to say. The orange accents with this Badlands edition is incredible. I'm a major fan of it. So many cars are the exact same for so many years. You know, even with like the Mustang, it's been the S550 platform for like what, 6 years, 7 years now. But getting into a brand new vehicle is honestly, it's very exciting. And knowing the heritage behind Bronco, what Bronco means, it makes driving this car even more special. There's so many people who want to get a Bronco right now. I mean, they're selling out everywhere. If you guys are interested in picking one up, make sure to reach out to Ford of Upland and get on their list because they are a fantastic dealership again. It feels good. You know, I want to off-road. Unfortunately, we're not able to today. But this is just really exciting. If you are interested in a Ford Bronco, I honestly think you will not be disappointed. The way it feels so sporty and it feels so tactical. It reminds me of like a Raptor, but then an SUV type layout. I'd want to get this and go absolutely everywhere. It is really, really exciting to me. Nonetheless, guys, please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of the Ford Bronco? It's ready to go. It's ready to go on an adventure. The styling with it excites you. The way it drives, it's comfortable yet practical, and then it is ready to go. It's tactical for any road condition or ground condition possible. This is an off-road beast. There's a Ford Bronco right there, guys. A classic. So side by side, what do you think? I think we're about the same size, but that is just so cool to see. I know there's probably a lot of people who own original Broncos buying the new Ford Bronco, so that is just so exciting. I wonder how many of those cases we're gonna see. Nonetheless, massive shout out to Ford of Upland right here. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button to help me out. Also, subscribe for great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.